Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the JC Decaux Villo bike. This is a bike sharing system in Brussels. I'll be reviewing the bike and also giving you tips and tricks for if you want to go ahead with this bike sharing system. I wanted to be reviewing the e-Villo, which has come out however long ago, 6-12 months ago, but all e-Villo subscriptions have now stopped around the beginning of June 2021. The batteries have been recalled because they started exploding in other countries. So the e-Villo, you have a battery, that's what you get for your subscription. It's an extra €4 or €5 a month, and it fits into a slot in the front basket, and you can charge that up with a normal USB-C cable, but it gives you a very small range of 8 to 10 kilometers. The problem is some of them start exploding in other countries, probably because people were taking them in and out. It was short-circuiting and causing electrical problems. So no more e-Villo. Everyone is back to the normal Villo, basically, or an e-Villo but without the battery. So what do you get for your money? Well, this is one of the cheapest bike rental systems I've ever heard of. It's €35 a year. Then you get 30 minutes free, a free journey of 30 minutes, then 30 minutes after that is 50 cents, after that it's €1, after that it's €2, going up to a maximum of around €150. So this is mega cheap, subsidized by the local communes, I believe. There's just one big problem with this bike. It is super heavy, 22 kilograms for the normal bike, not the electric version. A normal bike weighing 22 kilograms, why? There's a lot of extra metal. The metal is big and heavy and lumbersome. There's extra parts to fit it in the station and extra security parts. You can see a lot of plastic cladding around the handlebars and over the back wheel. This is just a monster heavy bike. What you get as well is 7 internal gears. Often some of them don't work. You get the brakes are internal in a drum. Again, they're usually pretty worn and not great. If you do go ahead with this bike, here's some tips before you take it out of the station. This is really important. First of all, check the brakes. Second, squeeze the front and back tire to make sure that it doesn't have semi-flat tires. Because the reason is, once you take the bike out, sometimes when you put it back in, it locks your account for 5 minutes, sometimes longer. Sometimes the station then goes offline, usually when you're in a rush. So once you've got the bike out, it's better to make sure you're going to keep it. There's a review system on the panel where you have to scan your card, but that's not usually that accurate. So check the brakes, squeeze the tires, check if the gears seem to be working. Also, this is really important, this plastic cladding at the back, check that's not pulled out. Sometimes it's been damaged and it's too wide, and then when you pedal, the pedals catch on this plastic cladding on the back. So that's some of the things you need to look out for. If you're really feeling strong, you can try and lift up the bike slightly when it's still in the station and push the pedals down. Because one of the problems is sometimes the internal gear system is broken, basically. The cable isn't aligning with the gears in the hub, and you're just kind of pedaling, but it's not caught. So it just keeps, you're just pedaling on the spot, basically. So, what do I give this bike out of 10? I give it a 4. I believe this bike was made by committee or people who did not listen to focus groups. Older people, younger people, women would have said this bike is way too heavy. 22 kilograms is not okay for people with injuries, young people, people that aren't that strong. So this bike is not for everyone. It's mainly ridden by men. Larger men that can carry the weight, can move it around, etc., can manage to get it uphill. So the alternative to this bike is a Swapfiets. Now that is just under €20 a month, so 240 a year, but you get the bike all the time. It's always yours. If something breaks, they'll replace it for free. It comes with a proper lock. €20 for the non-electric one, or 75, it's a big number, 75 a month for the electric version. I'm going to be reviewing it in an upcoming video, so hit subscribe if you want to see that. If you have any questions or comments about the Villo bike, stick them below and give me a like if this has been useful. Thanks, bye.